Every day, thousands of people hit the road heading towards their dreams. But sometimes those dreams collide with a harsh reality. Auto accidents with 18-wheelers can change lives in an instant. That's why you need the experience and expertise of St. Martin & Bork. With over 50 years of experience, St. Martin & Bork have fought for justice for the victims of truck accidents.
If you've been in a wreck with an 18-wheeler, know your rights.
Call St. Martin & Bork today to schedule your free consultation.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Bayou Time. Harry McCullough here. It's billed as a one-of-a-kind culinary adventure. I'd say yes. It returns for its second annual year. It's January 11th from 11 to 4 p.m. It is the Weenie Spaghetti Festival. It's coming to downtown Houma this weekend, this Saturday. And last year, in the inaugural event, they had over 8,000 people bought Weenie Spaghetti events and last year. So hoping for the same kind of turnout this year. Here to talk more about it is Brian Bunn. Thanks so much, Brian. This is an awesome event. And
it really,
like I say, when you say unique culinary adventure, I read another quote, combining the whimsy of weenie and classic comfort food.
Yeah,
right?
well, I mean, here in South Louisiana, weenie spaghetti it's a staple.
It is.
For a lot of folks. And we've all had it as kids, and it always brought us together, I guess, as all foods do. And that was one of the reasons that it was chosen, was because of such roots that it holds here,
sure,
at least locally for us.
Yeah, and it really does. I mean, we were just talking about it. I went immediately back to my kids' days and going, yeah, man, I used to eat that all the time. And so it's pretty good. So, but like I say, everybody reacted to it too, right? So it's a great festival and it's for great cause. We'll get to that in a bit.
It was overwhelming,
yeah,
but I want to say that we had 8,000 servings that we did in an hour and a half at the last festival. So I'm not sure about the 8,000 people, but we definitely did 8,000 servings.
Sure, yeah. Some people might have ate twice, right? Yeah. So that's a great idea. But yeah, we're seeing video from last year's thing. So you can see everybody. And I was like, is everybody using hot dogs? And you're like, yeah, almost everybody uses hot dogs. You can use other things, right? But it's you want to compete, right? You come in and do that. Right?
Yeah, that's correct. So we should have a little north of 60 teams or so this year. Last year we had 40, but we've doubled the amount of spaghetti that they're required to cook, so we'll have plenty more to serve.
Right.
We'll have live music with the Carrie Thibodeau band along with Nongnu and the Wild Matus. We'll also have arts, crafts, and dessert vendors set up. Like you said earlier, it's 11 to 4 on Saturday.
And maybe Bloody Mary too?
We're going to have a Bloody Mary competition along with the Weenie Spaghetti competition. So it's going to be a lot of fun for a lot of folks.
Two traditional things. That is so cool. And yeah, so let's talk about where it's going for. So Illuminate Houma is one of your groups. And so it's to promote live music.
Yeah, Illuminate Houma was founded after the storm, after Ida. To bring awareness to some of the things that were going on downtown. Right after COVID, things were crazy. So Daniel Babbitt and I formed a nonprofit called Illuminate Houma. And its main purpose was to put live music back out in the open for people to be able to come down and enjoy it at no charge. And we've done that monthly since then. And we're going to continue to do it.
Which is good for obviously the audience, but also great for the musicians, right? To keep the music alive. And we do have a nice little base of musicians in Terrebonne.
We are so blessed to have one of the richest cultures where music's concerned of anywhere in the country. And it's just amazing the talent that has come out of this area.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where it's will be a fundraiser. And then, so like 8,000 servings last year. Flood to Love. Tell me about that.
Flood to Love was an organization that we made a donation to last year. Flood to Love is an organization that assists musicians who are in need, whether it be due to illness, auto accidents, whatever the case may be. One of the recipients last year was Waylon Thibodeau. His instruments were stolen. So Illuminate did a fundraiser for him. And Flood to Love came in and donated to Waylon. So we reciprocated, and after the Weenie Spaghetti Fest last year, we turned around and donated back to Flood to Love. to keep that organization whole and healthy as well.
No, I know. He was part of the Bayou Fest and all of that from Summit for so long.
Yes.
You know, so yeah, he's been a big part of our community for sure.
Great ambassador for Terrebonne Parish.
Right. No, and he goes worldwide, right?
Yeah.
So he's always doing that. So let's get back to the competition a little bit. So what goes into making a good weenie spaghetti?
Well, you got to have a lot of love. Like with any good cooking, your heart's got to be in it, I guess. And creativity. Last year we saw things that you typically wouldn't see when you cook a spaghetti at home or I cook a spaghetti at home. They're going to be different. We have different techniques and different ingredients and everything's based with tomatoes.
Sure.
But it's the love you add to it that makes it great.
Am I going to grill them? Am I going to boil them? Am I going to microwave them?
That's correct. Now, nobody grilled. A lot of people boiled last year, but nobody grilled.
So I heard one of the biggest controversies. I don't know if this is a big deal. Red versus brown.
Well, I prefer a brown gravy. Some people like it red. It's for the judges to decide, and we'll see how they shake things out.
Oh, so I thought it was the hot dogs were red or brown. it's the sauce.
It could be either one.
I got you, but that's real good. And this is, like I say, it's unique, it's fun, and it goes to great causes because that's such a big deal. And again, it is Saturday, January 11th from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. But you said last year y'all sold out in an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
That's why you really ramped up the minimum.
We doubled the minimum.
Look at the crowds from last year.
Yeah, no, it's incredible. Cassie, Murals by Cassie will also be out, and she'll be pressing hoodies and T-shirts with the Weenie Spaghetti designs on them. If people want to buy a T-shirt or a hoodie or whatever.
That's a cool thing too. About downtown, it has become that kind of place that you can take pictures, right? You go over to the Civic, to the Rotary Square. It's a great place. But the Bayou, that's a big part of social media now.
Absolutely.
But I think the Weenie Spaghetti is also probably one of those things that, that's cool.
It really grew legs and took off. And
you got a hashtag?
We have a probably do. That would be a damn
probably
good
hashtag Weenie Spaghetti.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. One of the things that
that's good.
Yeah, that's our logo. I know I'm looking away at there, but I see it's over here as well. One thing that I'd like to do before we end it is I would like to thank HTV, yourself, and the staff, because you guys always step up and get us out here to let people know what's going on. And y'all do such a great job for the community doing that. We couldn't do it without y'all.
Well, Brian, I certainly appreciate it for sure. So again, 11 to 4 on this Saturday, right here at downtown. Thanks so much.
Thank you, Harry.
We'll be right back with more Bayou Time right after this.
Today's social media segment is brought to you by Alford and Associates for all of your insurance needs. CIS, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, the highest quality cardiovascular care available. Barker Honda, the Barker family tradition of quality.